as the text stands at the moment, Gibraltar finds itself in a better position than we thought we were going to be in, and that we would have been in if the EU negotiated had honoured or respected what Spain believes, anyway, is a commitment made to them on this question. But of course, in any event, that issue relates to future relationship agreement. The EU can still adopt politically that position. In other words, the EU could say, and in my opinion this is how they're going to resolve the problem, that I don't think they're going to reopen the text of the withdrawal agreement to put in language of the sort that Spain wants. Unlike my God of their agreements or my trilateral forum, which was a purely political project, there was no sense of international treaty, there was no sense of a wider member state context. This is very much an international treaty. It's an international agreement with legal status between the member state UK and the other 27 exiting remaining member states. I mean, I'd be very surprised if Spain, which it has never agreed to do before and never agreed to do with me, even in the context of the trilateral process, were to agree that those should be trilateral agreements, or that Spain has never signed a legally binding agreement directly with Gibraltar, and I think it's unrealistic for anybody here to think that she's going to do it in the context of the EU.
What would you say to anybody who, for whom this sounds a little bit like perhaps the Brussels process, bilateralism with a nasty bite, potentially?
Well, look, I can understand that. Look, the protocol, which is the only part of the documents that people have seen so far, the Gibraltar Protocol at the back of the withdrawal agreement, does not read elegantly for Gibraltar. It does not read attractively for Gibraltar, in the sense that it smacks of bilateralism. And if that was the only document involved in this matter, then I think that there will be scope for the argument that you have posed in your question. But I don't think it can be, the issue can be tested simply by reference to the protocol. It's got to be tested in the context of the overall package of documents. The effect of whatever has been agreed is that we remain in the EU as normal, so as today.
That's positive.
During the transitional period. That's positive. The question is, what price have we all had to pay, or has the government judged is worth paying, for the alternative, which would have been to have crashed out on the 29th of March 2017 with a hard Brexit? And no one in Gibraltar should be under any illusion about how serious that would have been for Gibraltar. Thereafter, what price is worth paying to avoid this is a matter that everybody will have to make up their own minds, and they can't make up their minds until they see what price has been paid, and that is the content of the MOUs.